Join the OurGame Supporters Club at Patreon for €5 per month to get audio podcasts of the Hurling and Football Show and much more. A lot of people commenting about Cian Lynch. So if you can stop Cian Lynch, you have that chance to stop Limerick. He is, probably by some distance, the sweetest hurler they have on the field. Like, he's just a magician.
Yeah, makes everything tick. He just really makes everything tick. And when he's playing well, they're playing well. When he really came into it in the Munster final, probably just the latter stages of the first half, Limerick started really coming into it. It was the same against, as I said, it was the same against Cork earlier on this year. When he came into it for that little spell, I think he hit 2 points back to back in the 28th and the 30th minute when Peter Casey was actually gone off the pitch, settled them down again, hit the level and score to make it 8 points to 1-5, and just became more influential. And in the first half, the last day, he hit 3 points in the first half against Waterford. Maybe wasn't as influential in the second half, but essentially their job was nearly done at half time. And he knits the play so well. And for a player who's so talented and so creative and so skillful, he's a really selfless player too. You have to say that there's not a selfish bone in his body. He'll always play what is the right ball for the team. And if you go down through the Limerick team, there's so many of them that do that. Dan Morrissey will always give the easy ball. He will always give the easy ball. Hannon will always give that 15 or 20 yard stick pass if it's the right thing to do. Same with Darragh O'Donovan. Same with Will O'Donoghue. And that's what makes them, there's some of their parts, and that's what makes them so hard to beat, is that they will nearly, like, when have you seen a Limerick player take a shot and say, geez, he probably shouldn't have taken a shot on there? It's the odd
first
occasion.
Half against Tip, time after time.
Yeah, okay, but no, where it was a greedy shot, or a very poor option, they generally nearly always take the right option. Probably Dermot Burns is one who takes on a shot sometimes, and maybe Garrod Hegarty as well at times. But you were talking about hurler of the year here and an all-star wingback, so, and invariably they do go over. I just think, like, Limerick, there's no way Limerick will have improved some amount from that earlier game that they played against them as well. And there's a lot. Yeah, as I said, there's a lot going to have to go right for Cork and a lot going to have to go wrong for Limerick.
Yeah, I'm looking at the both teams need to work the ball out from the back. We know that, and probably Cork, will they operate with that? It's hard to know. But if you look at the players that Limerick have to work the ball out from the back, number one, Nicky Quaid has been here more often than Patrick Collins. Patrick Collins is clearly very talented, and his form is going up all the time. He's very impressive against Kilkenny the last day out. But Quaid has the edge in terms of experience. By the way, we're going to rate every player on both teams pretty soon. Add up the totals and see which team is going to win the All-Ireland. But look at those players at the back. Barry Nash gets turned over the odd time, but that's going to happen when you try and work out that many puckouts. Kyle Hayes turns, can beat a man. Declan Hannon turns and generally finds a man. Dermot Burns is able to turn and beat a man or drive the ball 130 yards probably if you want him to. Sean Finn, happy to carry it out. Dan Morrissey, you'd be happy for him to take it into contact. Donoghue and Donovan, very good, careful with the ball around the middle of the field. And then you can go along to anyone in that half-forward line. Christ, you'd have no problem hitting it long on Morrissey, Lynch or Hegarty. They could all snap a ball. Look at the other end of the field. Do you necessarily want to run the ball out of the back with as many of those Cork players? I'd be happy enough for Sean O'Donoghue to bring it out from the full back line. Mark Coleman, Tim O'Mahony, Millerick, we don't know if he's going to be fit to play. If you got the ball to Meade and Fitzgibbon and further up the field, a lowish sort of a ball, you'd probably be happy enough most of the time. Harnedy, yeah, happy to go long on him, but I don't know if I want to go long against this half back line of Limerick on top of Conor Cahalane, Dara Fitzgibbon or Robbie O'Flynn or any of the inside forwards if they came out the field. Join the OurGame Supporters Club at Patreon for €5 per month to get audio podcasts of the Hurling and Football Show and much more exclusive material.